Good morning. Well, this is an adventure. We're in Birdsville, and today we're heading out to Poeppel Corner, about 160 kilometres from Birdsville into the Simpson Desert. We're planning on staying out there overnight, or somewhere out in the Simpson overnight, and getting back tomorrow afternoon, probably mid-afternoon. So, someone's talking to us on the radio. Anyway, so we're planning on being back tomorrow afternoon, and hopefully the last thing we'll do on the way back is have another run up Big Red. Anyway, Simpson Desert, Poeppel Corner. See ya. Previously on Corners, we visited Cameron Corner and most recently Haddon Corner. After leaving Haddon Corner, we travelled to Batuta to see the iconic pub with no town. Main dining room of the Batuta Hotel. Hi. The pub was closed and run down for 25 years following the death of its owner, Ziggy Rumenko, in 1997. That's Ziggy that came here as a grader driver. Eventually passed away and wanted the pub closed down forever till it was bought and reopened in 2020 for 5 weeks before COVID and reopened again in 22. Anyway, back to our task, driving 170 kilometres to Birdsville, then the Simpson Desert and Poeppel Corner. We're on a nice bit of bitumen road at the moment. This is one of the emergency airstrips for the Royal Flying Doctor Service, about 2.5 kilometres long. When you look out to the side of us there, there's nothing. It's just red gibber plains. Now we can see that we're about to hit the dirt again. Got about 55k to Birdsville, and then we're heading into the caravan park to do a bit of washing. Well, there we are, Birdsville, for the second time in 3 years. Fantastic. We filled the D5's 85-litre fuel tank and a 20-litre jerry can, just in case. We also paid for Birdsville Hotel's breakdown recovery service from the Simpson Desert, $490 for peace of mind. After a quick stop at the bakery, we were on our way. There we are, there's the first sand dune on the Simpson, and I'm going to put the sand flag on, and that's the easy way over Big Red. This is the western foot of Big Red. We should be turning left here and beginning the QAA line. However, as you can see, it's quite flooded, and some of you may have seen an incredible episode on 4-wheel drive 24/7 where they got caught in unseasonal rains in the Simpson Desert last year, and this particular section almost became a death trap for their vehicles. So after an approximately 6-kilometre bypass around the flooded clay pan, we're now back on the QAA line. Bugger, tyre pressure's too high at 20 psi front and 22 psi rear. Take 2, 15 psi front, 17 psi rear. Perfect. We're up and over on the QAA line and into the Simpson Desert proper. There are UHF radio call points roughly every 5 kilometres along the QAA line. Whilst not compulsory, UHF radio is an absolutely essential part of your communications and safety equipment in the desert. The same can be said for satellite communication. There is no mobile phone reception in the Simpson Desert, and it is highly recommended to carry a satellite phone for breakdowns and medical emergencies. We don't have a sat phone, but we have Starlink Mini, which allows our normal mobile telephone to make Wi-Fi calls anywhere in Australia.
We can see your flag coming over, we'll pull off.
Thanks for that. This would be a creek.
Birdsville. 3 vehicles heading to Birdsville from Air Creek.
Yeah, this is the Air Creek. This drops into the yeah-nah category. Good thing there's a bypass a bit further north. The Air Creek bypass is just over 58 kilometres. The track is good until it isn't. There's a section about 5 kilometres long of sharp, rough gibber rocks, about 3/4 of the way from the QAA line to Stony Crossing. This Defender, driven by a solo older lady, had broken a shock absorber mounting. We saw them again next day with repairs using fencing wire, still intending to cross the Simpson, now in company of the other vehicles. The 100-odd kilometres to Poeppel Corner was hard and at times brutal run, which took us 4 hours and 40 minutes. We crossed roughly 200 sand dunes and minor ridges. There were times cresting dunes that we had no idea where the track went, and the only alternative was for Karen to get out and have a look for our safety's sake. At one diversion around a salt pan, we took a wrong turn. We met two other vehicles who made the same mistake. It was a lucky mistake, as we all saw a magnificent dingo, which was totally at ease with our presence.
Hey, oncoming car, if you look to your left, just near us, the dingo.
Oh, there he is, behind this tree. We stuck with the other two cars until they turned off to the French line, and we continued on down the K1 line to Poeppel Corner. Poeppel Corner is named after Augustus Poeppel. He surveyed the border for the South Australian Lands Department in 1879-1880. Well, this has been an incredibly difficult, long, hard task. travelling 200 kilometres to Simpson Desert to get here to Poeppel Corner. At the moment, we're both standing in South Australia. If we each take a step around, Karen's in the Northern Territory and I'm in Queensland. It's really been a hard day. It's taken us hours to get here. In fact, it's now 5:30 and we left Birdsville at 9:30. Oh, it's 5:05 on Karen's side of the border. Oh, actually, in Northern Territory, yeah, it's 5:05. So yeah, it's just been an incredible task getting out here today. I'm pleased we've done it. Can I just say that the Discovery 5 absolutely ate the sand dunes. We still have to get back. We're going to go and try and find somewhere to camp for the night near here. Yeah, that's it. We've made Poeppel's Corner. High five. The two best campsites were in use, so we continued back to the K1 line and found a lovely spot on the shore overlooking K1 Lake. Lovely except for one thing. The site was completely unsheltered and it was blowing a gale. We really struggled putting our airframe tent up, and as soon as we were set up inside, we zipped ourselves in, cooked our dinner and enjoyed a glühwein. The night was very windy. We had a poor sleep and we were up before sunrise. We skipped breakfast and packed down quickly. Just have a look at this. This is dry salt off the lake bed in this huge wind that we've got now. And it's just being whipped up off the lake bed, and it's just white with the blowing salt. Incredible. Now we're driving right into it, so the poor car's going to get salt blasted. Rain up to 10 millimetres was forecast and the sky looked threatening. We wanted to be across the Air Creek before the rain arrived.
Oh, we've seen a snake and bustards. Wow. Look at them, just walking.
By the time we reached the Air Creek, we had light rain. We pushed hard to get to the bitumen.
If only I could find a way to put an angel on your shoulder, tell you true things every day. By the time you get older, maybe it could be enough. You don't have to be so tough. Maybe you could settle down, happy with the way it is now. When will it ever be enough?
As we crossed the last dune and saw Big Red, it was becoming a little heavier. The bitumen was a comforting sight as we crested Little Red. As we arrived back in Birdsville, the heavens opened. We considered ourselves very lucky to have made it out of the Simpson. No Simpson Desert trip is complete without watching sunset from the top of Big Red and tackling the steepest, highest dune in the Simpson. We had sausages and bread for dinner. The irony was, I got bogged when we were leaving. You guessed it, tyre pressures. Oh well, that's life in the Simo. A little bit of spade work and low traction launch engaged, and we were out. Karen and I hope you've enjoyed this epic trip of ours into Poeppel Corner.